Piko.
Yes. Sate ayam, sate kambing, soto Lamongan, soto Betawi, halon cangcing. Yuk di subscribein channel ini. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kembali lagi bersama gue di channel YouTube JJFC TV. So welcome to my YouTube channel, Peter.
Yes.
Jadi hari ini adalah kali pertama JJFC TV membuat konten football talk, di mana kita bakal mengundang berbagai expert in a soccer world, expert dalam dunia sepak bola, berbagai bintang tamu dan individu, dan nantinya kita bakal berdiskusi santai, ngobrol ringan tentang sepak bola, mulai dari jersey atau merchandise, terus football club, klub sepak bolanya, sampai industri. And for today's, hari ini sudah kedatangan tamu dari Kamboja. Kita bakal ngobrol lebih dalam tentang sepak bola Kamboja yang gua dengar udah mulai berkembang dan maju pesat. Nah, kira-kira apa aja yang bakal kita omongin? Pastikan kalian subscribe, like, dan share ke teman-teman kalian. Oke, sebelumnya, karena tamu kita dari luar negeri, jadi kita bakal ngomong pakai bahasa Inggris. Tapi tenang aja, gue sudah siapkan subtitle di bawah, jadi kalian bisa tetap ikutin vlog gue kali ini. Oke, without any further ado, this is our man for today, Peter.
Yes.
Okay, how are you?
I'm good. You?
I'm always in a good shape. Like,
Glad
first,
to
first thing first, I have to say thank you because you accepting my invitation to do this vlog,
Yep.
and then you are coming right now to do this vlog, and then I hope that we can produce something useful for the others, especially to the other Southeast Asia football enthusiasts.
Yep.
Okay, so before we start our vlog for today, can you introduce yourself to my audience?
Alright, I'm gonna keep it short. So I'm Touch. That's my name. That's
Okay.
everyone call me Peter here. It's, in Bangkok, Thailand. So currently I'm a third year student
First year.
at University of the Thai Chamber of Commerce, majoring in international business management. So of course football is what I love to do when I have free time. That's what I normally do, playing soccer with my friends here at my university.
Okay, so he didn't mention before, but I know because he wearing these football shirts.
Yes.
So actually, Peter is the captain of UTCC ISM World FC,
Yes.
and then he said to me that he before played semi-professional football.
Yep.
So my guest star for today, he is something because because you can see he was played semi-professional, and then he is our captain. I'm just the members of the UTCC ISMFC.
Yep.
So basically he is my leader in the team. So and I believe he has a lot of knowledge and information about Cambodian football.
Yep.
Okay, but you mentioned before you study here,
Yep.
right? It means that you abandon your football career.
Yep.
If I may know, why you abandon your football career? Because I believe become a football player is every boy's dream, and then you is the special case.
Yeah. So when I was young, I was like a football addict. Actually, I didn't focus on study that much until my mom and dad get mad at me. And of course, like for becoming a professional footballers and playing for the national team for my country has always been my dream until now. But however, during the time, like especially in 2010, it was like football was not that really popular.
Okay.
It's not really a thing in Cambodia. We just play for fun and hell. So even though you go professional, you're not going anywhere because there was not really big likes nowadays. And that's and the reason is because it was not a really big competition and it's not really a big thing in Cambodia. and then I start things that I have to change my career. I need to focus on study
Okay.
to make a better future for myself, and that's why I'm here in Bangkok continuing my bachelor degree.
Okay, I see. Because I think we have same. I have a common. How to say? We have same things. Like because when I was in junior high school, I joined a soccer school, but my parents they were not support me because at that time I didn't understand why they don't want to support me.
Yes, yes.
But later on I realized that become an athlete it means that you have to face a lot of risks, like
Yeah.
with the injury, and then the injury is the most big things for athlete because some injuries can force you to retire early.
Yes.
And then if you don't have any background in academic, it means that you don't have any things
Yeah.
to support you, right? To get a job.
Right.
Yeah. But actually now in my master degree, I can play football with my friends from other countries. Like it's my dreams come true.
Yes,
Part of
yeah.
my dreams come true. But
Yeah,
that's
that's
okay. That's
great,
good also.
so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Second question. How, as a Cambodian, how do you feel and how do you see Cambodian football right now?
To me, I'm so happy with what's Cambodian professional team doing right now. They have done a really good job in the past few years. If we look at the international game, international competition,
Yeah,
we have gained a lot of better results in the past, especially in the youth team, under 20, under 22. I believe they beat Thailand, they beat Vietnam in the in the AFF competition. So this is something that I'm really happy about, and I'm very happy that some of my friends that I used to play football with, they will see in the national team as well.
Wow.
And yes, that's something that's I'm very happy to see them because I mean I choose to study, they choose to play soccer, and I'm very happy that they gone through another well as football. And not only of the national team, also like the whole country, we have seen a lot of kind of booming, like almost everywhere across Cambodia. They start playing soccer, have football league, have football competition, football field, and it's a lot of also the professional team is focusing on the youth football team.
Cool.
So that's something that's very happy to see, and I hope footballs in Cambodia gonna become like talents and Vietnam's and other big leagues in the world as well.
I see. I see the dream that Cambodian football want to achieve in the future, and that is good. And by the way, how about the football player in Cambodia? Because I know some name, and then they used to play with Malaysian football club, and
Yes.
then one of them also play in Thai football club.
Yeah.
And then, what do you feel when you know a Cambodian football player they have dream and dare to play overseas?
Oh, I'm very very happy to see Cambodian player go outside Cambodia and continue their professional career. Because this is not only football, it's also like bringing the Cambodian flag to the international stage.
Yeah.
So they have I believe they have many old players also that come to play outside Cambodia.
Okay.
And the old one that I remember is named Janati. I actually used to play with him once. We have the football field near my home, so he come down and play sometimes. It's good. He's playing midfielder. I used to play with him. It's really good. But during that time, I think it's only him that's come to play outside Cambodia in Thailand. But now we have young player that's really good as well, like Janwat Naga.
I know him. I know him.
And then he the first club that he went to is Fujidas in Japan.
Japan, okay.
Yeah, in League 3. But then he come back to Cambodia. And then he went to Malaysia, to Pahang, and then he come back to Cambodia again. So then he got on the team called, I believe Herat called him to go back to Malaysia. So then now he's back to Cambodia playing for Banget. That's where his home club.
Oh, I
That's
see.
where he become a star in Cambodia. And then we have another one, Siri Chantabin, that now is playing in Malaysia, Herat. But he also used to play in Thailand for JJFC. He was in League 3, and he also used to spend a lot of time playing in Cambodia League in different teams. And he's a really good player in terms of like the role model basically, and he have to take care of his body, eat properly. He's a role model of
And
the Cambodia player.
is he the captain of the national team?
I believe now he's not. The other one's called Sepakbola.
Okay.
He's played for Nagola FC, and he's old, but he still have a strong body. He's like fit and has good stamina. Can play the whole games. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, like.
Yeah.
And I think Thailand is the main destinations for any footballers
Yes,
from
yes.
Southeast Asia because
Right.
Thailand has the most not perfect, but the most the good league, the best league in the Southeast Asia.
Right, right.
Yeah, we have to learn from Thailand also.
Yes.
Yeah, and then how about this one? I like this one. How about the football clubs in Cambodia? Because I heard and then I read from a lot of sources from media that
Yes.
a lot of Cambodian football clubs, they built their own facility like
Yes.
training ground and the stadium. Is that true?
Yes. Now I believe there are at least 6 to 7 clubs that have their own field. Their
So
own
that
stadium.
is true.
Yes, that's true.
Wow, and 6 to 7.
6 to 7 clubs.
Wow.
Namely, like they have Beruntung Crown, that's the team that has the first one. They have their own stadium,
Wow.
and they have a very good academy as well. And I also used to play with some academy. When I was 14 years old, I played in the 4 and the 14 league. And I went to the
High profile guest star, you know?
The Beruntung Ground. They have the fields, and I go play with the academy. Yes, and so some of them now they play professional. I believe I still remember some of them. And they have like banget that's now coming up. Banget, Shwairian, Pirung. It's from Takai province. That's where my mom and dad come from.
Oh, wow.
And Siem Reap, they have
Hometown.
2 Angkor Tigers and Sotelo Angkor FC. And they have Visakha, which is now I think the richest clubs in Cambodia now. They have
The richest club.
Yeah, they. I would say because they're not sure they're the richest, but in terms of if you look at how they spend their money, it's a huge amount of money they have been spent this year. They build a very big stadium. They spend on a lot of technical staff, foreign staff come and work on the players and and foods and everything, the fitness, professional, really professional like European club,
You know what? Like when you said that is true, it's amazed me because when you build your own facility like training ground, a stadium, it means that you need a lot of money. You need a lot of money to invest, and then for a Cambodian football clubs, I don't try to underestimate Cambodian, but
Yes.
we know already what Cambodian football in the past. But nowadays, when a lot of football clubs, until 7, I believe 6 to 7 football clubs in Cambodia, they build their own facility. It means Cambodia now preparing for serious football industry,
Yes, yeah. Now they start building. Now next year they're gonna have a league 2. And yes, so League 2, I believe, as I heard from a friend who gonna play in that league, they like most of them are George team, like they're George young and they build a team and they got sponsored by company and they go and play. And it's something good because like now can we kind of focus more on George rather than like our play because. I'm supportive because if you want to have a strong, team, you have to focus on the young. And then when you focus on young, they're gonna become stars, and then we're gonna, come back and develop the whole country.
Yes.
So I think this is because in the past, if we look in the past, Cambodian team is really focused on, the youth academy that much, because we don't have very good resource like in terms of, coaches and anything. Not properly trained, so it was a bit struggles in the past. But now there's many possible way, and FIFA has support a lot, and they come and train, develop the human resource in terms of football coach. So there's a lot of football coaches can be with license CBA. So it's something that we have for now. So there's many ways that we can build your team because we have a lot of football coaches as well.
So I can say the development is so massive for Cambodian football.
Yes.
Wow, like in the future, I think we can start to build another countries.
Yeah.
You know, I'm start afraid. You know, in the future, Cambodia will beat Indonesia. I'm afraid of that.
Yeah, I mean, we beat in the game, but we still friends outside.
Yeah, of
because
course,
in
of
the-
course.
yeah.
It's like only 90 minutes, right?
Yeah,
But
yes,
outside
yes.
90 minutes, we still friends because
Yeah, right.
we have a lot of common things.
Yes, yes.
Wow. So, because if I can say, in Indonesia we have a lot of football clubs. You know, like a lot of football teams established a long time ago, like before the Indonesian independence. But unfortunately, until now, like most of them, they still renting the stadium and then even the training ground to the government. Yeah, that's why when you say that is true, the Cambodian football clubs they start to build, like it makes me invite. You know, invite.
Yes.
Yeah, and I hope that one day, like if my friends from Indonesia, you see my vlog, wake up. You can wake up and then you see you have to aware about your neighbors'
Yeah.
development.
Right, right.
Yeah, and then this one, I also heard that one or two football clubs in Cambodia they get foreign investors. Is that true?
Yes, yeah. Most of the team like bisa, they got a lot of sponsorship from Chinese company. It's a focus on assistancy on the jersey. A lot of Chinese companies sponsor them, and there's not only Visaka. I think most of the teams in the league they got sponsorship by foreign company. You know, like in different industry from real estate, from like Cambodia Airway, like banget they got a main sponsor from Cambodia Airway. That's why now they have the stadium named Cambodia Airway Stadium.
Oh, a
So that's
sponsorship.
so
Right,
like
right.
it's sponsorship, not like really investment. Most of them like they have the owners Cambodian, but they have like foreign companies sponsors and invest in that. Kind of invest like sponsor them, like to put logos and jersey, like this some of these things.
How about this one?
Yeah.
This one is like our football team jersey, right?
Right. Yeah.
So it must be very interesting. So like I mean like Cambodian football, it must be very interesting because a lot of foreign sponsors came. It means that It means that Cambodian football now is very interesting for them.
Right, right.
Yeah. You know what? I hope one day I can go to Cambodia and watch their football league. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'm very interested with the Cambodian football.
I also want to go to Indonesia to see the food again as well.
Sure, you know, like you can go to Jakarta. No, if I say Jakarta, it will be like some of them they will accuse me as a Jakarta fans. You can see a lot of football in Indonesia, but I recommend you to go to Jakarta, Bandung, Surabaya, and Sleman. It's a city in Indonesia,
Okay.
especially Sleman. You know, Sleman. In that city, in that region, Sleman, we have a stadium similar to San Siro.
San Siro.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we call Sleman as a region. It's a special region of Italy.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's a joke because the stadium is like similar to San Siro.
It's a the stadium share with two clubs.
No, only one club using that stadium, but the model, the style of the stadium is similar to San Siro.
Okay.
Yeah, design. Okay, so we back to your education because this is also interesting. We know that you are now in UTCC, and then you study international business.
Yes.
But in the same time, you have a passion in football.
Yes.
My question is, do you have any intention in the future you will combining your passion and then your education?
Sure. It's always a part of my dream, and actually, football is just like a part of me. It's just like another block for me.
Okay, cool.
I cannot live. I mean, I need football to have a great life. So of course, to make it into business and to combine my education, it's always be my dream, and so I'm really looking for opportunity and do something between football and education one day in the future after I finish my
Right.
study.
Do you have an example like maybe you want to be a football club owner one day or
Yeah,
football
that's-
player agent?
That's also my dream. I want to, not really. of course it's gonna be a business, but it's kind of I wanna do this as a part of economic development and
Oh yeah.
to
Okay.
entertain and to build a great community because I believe football is also bring joy, they bring joy to the community and bring spirits,
Yeah.
in. So I think this is kind of also a part of, that's something I want to do in the future for my community.
Okay, so more like sociopreneur.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, that's good because
Yeah.
my dream is I also want to help Indonesian football community to go abroad, to go to play overseas because like in Indonesia we have a lot of football players, and then it will be weird if a lot of them play in Indonesia. I mean you have to go abroad,
Yes.
We have a lot of football players, and then you should go.
Yes,
Like
yes.
I have a dream that one day Indonesia could be like Brazil. Like we export players, and
Yeah.
then the other countries they will naturalize Indonesian football player,
Yes.
and then they will play in Europe and so on. Yeah, I hope your dream will come true, and then
Thank you.
I hope that in the future we can cooperate together to build football in Southeast Asia.
Sure.
Cool. So actually that is my last question.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is before I close this vlog. Do you have any words to say to my audience?
Thanks people for your invitation. It's
Sure,
great to be
pleasure.
here. It's my pleasure to be here. And I hope for those who are watching out there, you learn something about football in Cambodia. And of course, for those who maybe, I think for those who are watching this video, of course, football in enthusiasts, So I hope you enjoy this ones, and and something that I want to see is that football is not only entertainment; it's also a part of business. It's also
Yeah,
a
of
part
course.
of self-development and to build something great in the community. Football is something that can support support that. So thanks you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next video.
Sure.
Again,
So
Sean.
you want to appear again in my next video?
Yeah.
Cool.
If there's a new topic that I
Cool.
can
Cool.
help you. Yep.
I think we can explore more about Cambodian and Southeast Asia football
Yep. Sure.
because this region is the next destination of sport industry. I believe in that.
Yeah.
Because nowadays sport industry growing in Southeast Asia,
Yes.
and then I believe right now we already become the part of sport industry.
Right.
And then I agree also when you say that football nowadays become a business. Yeah, it's not a game anymore. It's not a game anymore, but it turns out football is a big business
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah. It's actually a business in the past, but it's not really a business in Asia because not many people really see it as a business because not many investment, because in Europe it's really a business because it's always there, but it just coming as in Asia it's really becomes a business, and it should be part of economic development.
Yeah, economic development. I agree. Of that. Sure. Okay, Peter. Once again, thank you for coming in my vlog, and then I hope this video will be useful for others, and then hopefully that you can share this video to the other Southeast Asia football enthusiasts, and then show how Cambodia changed their football to be better than before. Okay, so Peter, I want to do some closing in bahasa.
Sure.
You stay here, okay?
Yeah.
Oke, itu tadi hasil diskusi santai, ngobrol ringan dengan teman gua di sini dari Kamboja, from Cambodia. Dan gua harap buat kalian yang nonton sampai akhir, kalian bisa mendapatkan informasinya dan mungkin hikmahnya dari vlog gua kali ini. Pesan gua adalah untuk seluruh stakeholder sepak bola Indonesia, termasuk gua sebagai fans sepak bola. Wake up, bangun, be aware dengan tetangga kita, seluruh tetangga kita di Asia Tenggara, karena kita berkembang dan kita bergerak ke arah yang lebih maju dari sebelumnya. So I hope that all of my friends in Indonesia, you will have a more motivation. It will burn your motivation to bring out your best to escalate, to upgrade Indonesian football. Oke, terima kasih buat yang udah nonton sampai akhir. Jangan lupa di subscribe, di like, dan di share teman-teman kalian, dan tinggalkan komen yang baik. And I will see you on my next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bye bye. Thank you.